trade union movement in our country become truly national in it, which these shallow socialists Lord Woolton, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, we have, as our chairman has told us, published this morning a document of importance called The Right Road for Britain. This sets forth a broad, simple statement of the Conservative, or Tory, because we're not ashamed of the word Tory, outlook and aims as applied to the current politics of this difficult and critical time. Of one of the most vital general elections which had ever taken place. I hope it may be widely read and studied in Conservative and Unionist homes. We are, as our chairman has reminded us, rapidly approaching a grave and formidable event. The last gold and dollar reserves of the sterling area for which this country is responsible are running out. The government have frequently insisted that £500 million is the very minimum required. In their economic survey, published barely 4 months ago, they assured us that they would not allow our reserves to fall below this level, 500 million. Now we are suddenly told that they are down to 406 million. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the last reserves that stand between us and insolvency. If they go, as they are going, we shall not be able, even with the existing American subsidies, to import enough raw material to keep our factories busy and our people at work, or enough food to maintain our health and strength, physical strength. Widespread unemployment and more privations are inevitable unless this catastrophe is averted. Though whoever inherits from the present regime will have a skinny and a sour inheritance. Nationalisation depresses the status of the worker. Our object is to enhance it. We intend to humanise rather than to nationalise industry. In the Workers' Charter, which we adopted as part of our policy at Brighton in 1947, we offer security, incentive and status to the individual. We wish to see the widest possible extension of joint consultation between management and workers, though this must be done, if it is to be effective, as we believe, on a voluntary basis. That was a great decision which we took. We favour the schemes of co-partnership and profit-sharing where these are desired by those engaged in the industry. And you must remember that when I say we, I have the honour to speak for the great Conservative Party, which even in the last election polled 12 million votes. Nothing is more clear. Glad to say it here, this beautiful sunlit afternoon at Wolverhampton. Nothing is more clear than that nationalisation spells the doom of trade unionism. But this is already the case in all totalitarian states, where the trade unions are merely a department of the state employer control and are used not for the purpose of obtaining redress for workers' grievances, but to make them come along as quietly as they will before sterner measures of socialist or Soviet management have to be enforced. I have no difficulty this afternoon in declaring once again what is the Conservative policy should we be successful when the appeal to the people is made. We shall immediately repeal the Act for nationalising steel if it has reached the statute book. We shall put a full stopper on all further nationalisation. And we shall restore to the great mass of insurance policyholders, numbered by millions, the certainty that they will not be robbed or cheated of the fruits of their thrift. This party, he said, this Tory party of today exists by the favour of no caucus, nor for the selfish interests of any class. Its motto is of the people, for the people, by the people. Unity and freedom are the beacons which shed their light around its future path. And amid all political conflict, this shall be its only aim, to increase and to secure. It is no exaggeration to say that what we do here on the day of electoral trial will not only determine the future course of British history, but will influence profoundly the immediate future of the world.